What's up, guys? This is a crypto market update. We're going to dive straight into it today, covering the dollar, Bitcoin, XRP, and XLM and VeChain. So the dollar is getting a little pop up today. If we look at the bottom oscillators here, you can see that the TSI is crossing up here. It's trying to get above the zero line. We'll see if it can do it. We had a big green volume spike in the MACD. We're on the 12-hour chart. We're coming up to this 200 moving average here, which has served as like a rejection level, and kind of when we break below it, we tank, we get above it. Once we come down back below it, that's when we go on these runs again for crypto. So we came up here in March, came back down below it. We had a run in crypto, came back up here in like June, came back below it. We've had a run so far. We want to see us get rejected at this 200 moving average. I think we filled a gap as well too. If you look at the 1 hour chart, we had a gap sitting right here that we finally filled. And now we're right back up at these highs. We have a 1 hour sell warning. Last time we had a 1 hour sell warning. The next candle after it was the top. So we'll have to see in the next hour and 5 minutes here if we can see a top for the dollar and roll back over, because that will have the melt up continue on the crypto market. But let's see if there's any other gaps we're missing. There might be a gap up here. We could have that rapid spike. We'll have to see how it pans out. But if we do have a rapid spike up, I think it'd be short lived, and we'd have this high down to this low. We'd come up here to 104.08, and then I feel like we'd get rejected at that level, come back down hard. So that's what I'm watching there as far as the dollar. And then if we go on the daily chart, we have the stock RSI crossing up, the TSI crossing up, the MACD curling in. But I would believe that we're going to get a rejection here. If we do pop up, yeah, we have on the 1 day chart, the 200 moving average sitting here at the 1618 of the breakout of this mini move. So this high down to this low, we broke above the 786. So we could come up here to 103.864, get rejected from the 1 day 200 moving average, which is what happened back here. Once we broke the 200 day moving average, we really came up, retested, rejected, came back down, just like back here. We've yet to do that. So maybe that's what we need to do today. Come up in the dollar, get rejected by that 200 day moving average, and then curl back down. And then cryptos can continue to melt up. But we do have XLM right now looking like it's still being strong here. So we'll have to see. So let's go in the 12-hour chart for Bitcoin. We did just get a 12-hour sell now signal, which will confirm in 9 hours and 3 minutes. It's not yet confirmed. We have to wait for the candle close. But if we look to the past and we see here in January, I think we're repeating something similar here. So let me hide some of these. Yeah, so back here in January, when we did our rise, we had a sell now signal, the 12-hour chart, but then we went up for one more push with Bitcoin, and then that was the top. And that's what I believe we're doing right now. So as far as us getting that sell now signal right now, that would mean in the next 24 hours, we're likely going to get another pop up, and then that would be it. But let's see as far as if this matches up. So this basically matches up, like where we got the sell now signal back here is where we're getting one now. So I'd expect another push up here. And we've already cooled off in the stock RSI on the 12-hour chart, on the TSI and the MACD. So if we could just rip back up here, that would get us up to around like 33.5K, 34.5K. Then we'll have to wait for the next 12-hour sell now signal. So that's Bitcoin. If we look at the daily chart has sell warnings. I'm really just waiting for the 1 day sell now, which came back here. The buys came at the bottoms here. So really just waiting on that 1 day sell now when it flashes in the Discord here. That's what I'm going to be doing. So if you're not in the Discord, link is in the bio, come join it. Bitcoin signals right here. I'd be waiting for a 1 day sell now to take any action as far as that goes. But for right now, we're good. XRP came down to this fib overlap zone, and on the 12-hour chart, the 200 moving average. If I clean this up a little bit, so you can see we're on that yellow 200 moving average right here. Also, if I hide everything else, you can see we're on the fib overlap zone. So right here, we have the fib overlap, which is a 786 from this low down to this high. We're right at that 786. So if XRP is going to bottom, it'd be right now if we want to see it rise in the short term. If it doesn't bottom here, it's likely we come down to 42 cents, retest this zone right down here. Then if we look at XLM right now, XLM has 12-hour sell warnings. We look at the 1 day chart, we have a sell warning on the 1 day chart, and we're right at this macro 786 from this high down to this low. We really need to crack above 10.5 cents. If we can do that, then we go to 11.5 cents rapidly. And then at that point, if we can break above there, we could be going to 14.5, 15 cents very quickly. It all depends on the dollar. It all depends on Bitcoin. And it all depends on if XLM can break through this level nice and strong. So we'll have to watch that and see how it pans out during the day. If we go to the 6-hour chart, we have sell warnings on the 6-hour, 8-hour, 9-hour, all the kind of time frames up to a 1 day. We don't have a 2-day yet though. So we're going to have to see if XLM can crack above this 10.5 cent level today. We want to see it crack above today. So that's for that. And then if we look at VeChain, VeChain's showing some strength. Let's go on up here. On the 1-day chart, you can see we have this downtrend, we have this uptrend, and it's going to have a breakout move in the next 24 hours. Kind of like, it looks like what XLM did back here. If we go to the 1-day chart, like an equivalent, if we pull this trend line down like this, and then we drag this up a little bit. So we have this trend line coming down like that. We're rising up like that, just like VeChain is right now as well too. Oop. Yep, right here. So you see we have this trend line coming down like that. We're rising up like that. So VeChain in comparison to XLM is like right here. So I would expect a big move out of VeChain here pretty soon. And with the announcement of Coinbase potentially listing them, wouldn't be surprised if it was a perfectly timed announcement or a listing right here pretty soon. So we'll have to watch for that news to pan out. But yeah, our XRP to algo to VeChain trade is going perfectly right now. VeChain is up. It's one of the only ones that's up. XLM is only the ones that's up. We converted XRP to algo, rode that up, converted out of algo into VeChain. Perfect timing because algo's been kind of, in the dumps here, down 5%. So like we're playing it like a fiddle here. So definitely join the Discord. Link is in the bio. Ask how you can get into the VIP. So we have all these channels in the Discord, but these are premium channels. If you're joining the Discord, you'll see a smaller amount. That's the free section. If you want all the channels, all like the plays that we call, then join the Discord. My name's Rob at Stargate, and we'll get you situated on a VIP plan. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing, guys. As far as VeChain goes, looking strong. XLM still looking strong. We need to get above that level. XRP needs a hold right here. If we look at Bitcoin right now, we definitely, the key level for us to maintain above, if we look at it here, is from this low to this high, and that's around 29,950. 29,950. Bitcoin can't go below that. Also 30,000 rock solid as well too. And that's where we bounced off of this morning. And then if we see this trend line coming down like this, we're trying to break this mini downtrend that we got going right now. So we could see fireworks in the next hour here. It's 11:03 a.m. It's Wednesday, June 28th. So we'll have to see afternoon how this shapes up. But I would like to see us rip up here. I'd like to see the dollar get some resistance because on the 1-day chart, we do have that TSI close to crossing. I want to see it be one of those moments where it's close, but then it goes back down. So that's what I'm seeing, guys. I will see you guys in the Discord and in the next video.